Hi, it's Donna Joyasha here, and today I want to talk to you about the power of believing. And I want to bring into it one of my favorite stories. So the C.S. Lewis Narnia books. I want to talk to you a little bit about how one of those books and a concept within it really changed the way I look at the world. Before I dive into the content of the video, I just want to say if you like this video, make sure you go ahead and click the little like button. It really does help with that YouTube algorithm, and it's going to tell me what you like so I know what to make more of. If you really like me, please make sure to subscribe and click the little bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video. Right, let's dive back in. So I recently came through a choice point. So a time in my life where I was able to shift my thinking and my ultimate belief and subsequently shift my energy and my actions. So I'd been butting my head up against a belief formed as a teenager that I could not make money doing creative things, that I could only make a living by going to university and getting a good job. Now this had led to me being stuck in a cycle of hard work and no results when it came to my online pursuits. So interestingly enough, dentistry, which was my good job I got from university, is a hugely creative job. I get to hand make little teeth all day, but in my mind it was a proper job, an impressive one even, which led to me feeling that somehow there was shame to be had by trying to move away from that. Like maybe everyone would think that I was crazy. And while from the new headspace I'm in, I realize that some people still will. I also know that it won't bother me because it wasn't really ever about what others thought was the problem. It was the fact that they were backing up my own subconscious belief system when they did. When I had the shift that allowed me to believe that I could make money in whatever way I wanted to, it opened up a whole new world. Almost as if before I had been stuck in a little room thinking I was free. Now I can see the night and day difference of how I feel. And that feeling which comes from my belief is what ultimately drives my actions. So when I had my shift, an energy block dissolved, and now what I want is starting to come to me. And it's kind of magical how it all works. And it always reminds me of C.S. Lewis's Narnia book, The Last Battle. Maybe you've read it. I know a lot of people read the first couple, but they never got to the last one. But The Last Battle is an amazing book. And if you haven't read it, go out and read it. Because at the end, our heroes and our heroines are forced through a door into a small stable in which resides a horrific monster. So they're sent to the death. But when they go through, they find that they are not inside a stable at all. They have come through to Narnia. So they are in a magical world because they had believed, because they had held faith and trust, because they had not given up on Aslan and the idea of Narnia. So they believed in Aslan and Narnia and they never gave up, and so their final destination is the reward for that belief. So meanwhile, a group of dwarfs that had given up their faith were forced through the door as well, and they thought they were still in a stable. They thought they were sitting in the pitch black in hay and mud with only dirt to eat, when the reality was that they were sat free in Narnia with a gourmet feast surrounding them. If only they had believed, they would have been able to see what was really truly there for them to take, and everything would have been available to them. But because they did not, they were doomed to live forever in the dark, miserable and angry, and unable to see that they were in a jail of their own making. So many people I come across are like those dwarves. Unable to believe in what is possible, unable to believe in themselves. They limit their potential and spend their time coming up with excuses for why they failed, when the truth is they never really tried. Some never even believed enough to move out of victim mode, instead just letting life happen to them, frustrated and angry by their lack of control, when it was really just that they never took that control for themselves. So I want to ask you, which will you be? The one who sat in the dark stable and spent their life grumbling about how life wasn't fair? Or the one who believed in themselves enough to create a truly magical life? That choice is yours. But if you want to go with option 2 and don't know how to start, I'm here to help. This is what I do for my clients. I help them to dig deep, to find within themselves the things that are blocking their success so that they can finally take control of their life and start flowing freely towards the life that they really want. So jump on my calendar for a chat. donnajoyusher.com/success-session. I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.